All right, and what is up, everyone? OJ over here from Player Essence. Welcome to another PE Live. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the music on my end and then on the end of the stream here. So, shout outs to everyone who's made it out here. Just to let you guys know, let me tell you about the music real quick. So, okay, that was a remix from Defunct Remix Extender. He basically remixes music. That was Fire Emblem Fates Dusk Falls. That was the Z-Carf remix extended. So if you want to check out the music that I was playing, that was from, like I said, Defunct Remix Extender. I'll go ahead and drop a link to his channel so you can check out some of his remixes that he does. Pretty cool stuff. So that's there. But anyway, what's up to everyone? Let's go ahead and get shout outs out of the way first, then we'll get into the content. I think there's a lot of confusion based on what SNK said, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and I'll talk about that. But that's going to be the third topic. We're going to get into a couple different things first before we get into Q&A and some other stuff. So hopefully all of you guys are doing well. Let's go ahead and get into these shout outs here first, though. So what's up? My boy, the right-hand man, Hokage's assistant, Mark Bryant. How you doing today, man? Lucina, how you doing? Ian Morley, how you doing, man? Fernando, how's it going? George, what's up, man? Elite Ninja George. Ro Izzy. Elite Ninja Ro Izzy. Squid, my right-hand man. Squid, how you doing? Cheezer, the Rocket League God. How's it going, dude? King DDD, what's up, dude? How's it going? Party Man, what's up? How's it going, dude? Joyd got banned. What is up? Headbands for all. Goku, not in Smash 5. What's up, man? How's it going, dude? What's up, Lion Star? How's it going? What's up? Let's see here. D-Dub, what's up, man? How's it going? Is it Vizon? What's up, man? How's it going? How's it going? Coloco's in the chat. What's up, Coloco? Good for you to stop by this week in the streams, man. Always good to have you here, dude. Always good to have you here. What's up, Julio? How's it going? My boy, right-hand man, Julio. How's it going, man? Good to have you in the stream, dude. Let's see here. Blaxican, what's up, man? The OG. Yeah, let's roll. Rosalina, what's up? Markel, what's up, man? How's it going? Let's see here. El Chupacabra, what is up, man? Mr. Penguin, W Penguin, how's it going, dude? Good to have you here, man. Good to have you here. I think that's almost everyone. Let's see here. Cheezer's fallen to peasant status. Well, we're all. If you play Switch, you're a peasant. 339p gamer. If you play Switch, so we're all peasants in one way or another, huh? Let's see here. J2 Blue, what is up, man? What is up? Thanks for the great content. Yo, it's all good, man. Thanks for being such dedicated users and helping out and watching the videos and all of that good stuff. You know the old saying, when the going gets like tough, the tough get going, or when the going gets rough, the rough get going, or whatever that case is. I don't know. Yeah, that's essentially me. Heck, no matter what happens on YouTube or what happens, stupid copyrights or other stuff like that, I mean, I'm just gonna work harder. Like if you got to do more work to receive the same results, then you got to do more work to receive the same results. I mean, it's just the fact of the matter. Like if things go bad, if something messes up, you got to do more work to make up for that. Heck, everyone has their own handicaps. Heck, I have my own handicaps when it comes to making YouTube that are outside of my own power, but that's okay. You just work as hard as you can. Even if you have to work 10 times as hard as someone else to get 30 subscribers, it doesn't matter. You still gotta work. You still gotta work that hard, man. So I'm gonna continue on with the content, and I appreciate you being here. I really do appreciate that. A PC Master Race, let's go. What's up, Snowman? How's it going, dude? How's it going, Snowman? I love my peasant status. There we go. Spider Monkey. Yep, peasant status. Sony always wins, baby. Sony always wins. Oh, by the way, I'm a woman. Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. I mean, I can't tell unless you got a picture of, and even then, some people got avatars of like women in there and anything. So terribly sorry about that. W Penguin. Really sorry about that. But yeah, now I know. Now I know. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Regardless, thanks for coming out to the stream. Let's see. Your PC keeps crashing. All right. PC crashing race. Oh, okay, I got it. Sensuko Kenpachi. Yo, man, yo, that's funny. Bizarre Mental, what's up, man? How's it going? KJ, what's up? Alonzo, how's it going? How's my day? My day's been good, man. My day's been good. I've just been I was kind of late yesterday in terms of content, so I was able to upload one video for you guys I did that one video last night that you guys saw in the morning, and then I got another video done. So I've been a little behind on content, but that's okay. I still have the live stream that I did late last night. I still have to put that on the channel, so you guys are probably going to get that right after this live stream is done. You can watch last night's live stream, which I got a copyright claim on, which is so stupid. I got a copyright claim on for like the music that George requested, the Bravely Default. That music has never been copyrighted, and all of a sudden I got some stupid copyright last night on that song. So whatever, it's all good. So you guys will be able to watch that right after I'm done with this video, and then we're gonna have this PE live stream, of course, and then I'll probably do one more PE news video, and then I'm going to do another PE live tonight for people who are at work and can't watch. If you want to get a little bit of a recap of the content and also some new added content, you're gonna get that. So like I said, a lot of changes at YouTube, but you know, you just gotta work harder. That's pretty much what it comes down to. It's like you got to work harder than you did before to achieve the same results, or maybe even slightly less at this point. With the new YouTube, some YouTubers don't have to. You can just continue doing whatever because they're in the good graces of the algorithm gods. But then other people who have been around for a while, you got to work harder just to get where you were a year ago or 2 years ago in terms of subscribers or views or whatever the case. And that's fine. I have no problem working hard. I have no problem working hard on the channel. So you guys are going to get a lot more. So essentially what I'm saying is that you guys are going to get a lot more content because YouTube is being YouTube. But that's fine. That's fine. They're testing my patience though. They're testing my patience. So shout outs. Let's see. Great announcements today. Yeah, Yokai watches. Let's go ahead and get right into the content, guys. It's already been about, I think we got most of the shout outs here. Most of the shout outs. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. We got 100 people watching. You know what would be great? We have 100 people watching, but it would be even better if we had 100 likes on the video. So I think 100 likes would be awesome on the video. You know, like if we got 100 likes, since we have 100 people watching, you know, you just go ahead and hit that like button. Just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and get in. So Yokai Watch 4, that's the big announcement. If you saw my PE news video, make sure you check it out. Obviously, PE Live and PE News is completely different. PE Live is more focused on you guys. PE News is just me talking for about 10 to 13 minutes, somewhere in that range, and just getting straight to the content and giving my short opinion on there and going on. I really want to talk to you guys about what's going on with this content that we have for today. So Yokai Watch 4 has been announced. It's going to be I think it's the shadow side, they said. Yeah, it's going to be the shadow side characters are set to appear. So that's pretty much what they've announced here. Maybe there might be some more, but for the most part, it's going to be pretty cool. Let me go ahead and put up a visual just for you guys, so you guys can, so you guys just can see what I'm talking about. I think that'd be something that's good if we just make sure whenever I have a topic that we actually have a main visual up on here, so people who are watching the replay or who just maybe miss out on something will know, like, oh, okay, that's what he's talking about. So let's go ahead and put up a main visual anytime we talk about something, just so we can have, I don't want any copyright, so it won't be any video. It'll just be a main visual. Okay, here we go. There we go. So we'll make it not too big. All right, so there you go. So there's Yokai Watch 4. You guys can see it this way. You guys can see it right up here. That's Yokai Watch 4. And basically what's going on here, those are the shadow side. You got some new characters. I think the girl to the left, I don't know if she's new. I haven't played Yokai Watch since the first Yokai Watch, and I played a little bit of the second one. But I don't know all the characters' names and everything because it's been a while. I don't know if the girl to the left, I don't think she's new, but I've never seen the boy in the middle. So if we have any like hardcore yokai watchers out there, apparently this is supposed to follow the anime in terms of things, and that they're gonna really change it. They're gonna really mix things up when it comes to Yokai Watch. So Hino, the CEO, said that the game content will be super extremely enhanced, and there will be mechanics that surprise everyone in this one. So it definitely looks like they're going to ramp this one up. I'm looking forward to seeing more in terms of what they do for Yokai Watch. But I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's cool that the game is coming. And obviously, this is, let's talk about the impact for Japan. This is big. Yokai Watch's popularity has been dipping just a little bit, but I know why Yokai Watch's popularity has been dipping. Yokai Watch's popularity has been dipping because it's gotten a little stale, and the third game, the fans didn't necessarily respond well to the setting in terms of them moving to the USA. I'm not sure if that was the right decision to make. I don't, like, Yokai Watch 2 was massive, so I don't think that they're that far removed from attaining what Yokai Watch 2 did. I think that they could definitely get back to that point. But even so, like, Yokai Watch 3 was still a million seller in Japan alone. I think that level 5, the one thing that I don't like about level 5, and you guys have heard me say this before, is that they think that they need to have anime, they think they need to have toys, they think they need to take 10 years to localize things, which I saw a channel of Challenge talk about how this game will take long, like probably take years to localize, but I don't think this one in particular is going to take years. I'm hoping Level 5 has realized this, and realize that they need to get out their games within a year in terms of Western launch, or in terms of Japanese launch to Western launch. And I'll get into you guys' comments in just a bit, guys. I see some of you guys tagging me in orange already. Give me just 1 second. Let me finish up with this. I don't think that they're going to take as long with this time. I think that they realize, especially with Yokai Watch 2 and with Yokai Watch 3, like if you take forever, you lose your opportunity to gain the big sales. Like they need to really follow in the footsteps of Pokemon, the Pokemon Company, which obviously had a lot more time to get this right. So I can't sit there and say, oh, well, the Pokemon Company releases worldwide. But even still then, the Pokemon Company did release the games in a timely fashion in terms of from Japanese launch to Western launch. Like Level 5 is completely delinquent when it comes to Western launches. Like it's absolutely unacceptable that Yokai Watch, the original, took like 2 years to come over to America. That's unacceptable. We're all on the internet now. That's the thing. Is that like the Pokemon Company had like the whole gift of like, okay, well, the internet wasn't as advanced, and then they actually started shaping up within, like, you would get the games within like maybe 5 or 6 months, maybe you'd get the games in terms of like Pokemon titles and all that. So I know at the beginning it wasn't like that, like in the early days, but later on it was, especially from the DS titles and up, and then now they're at worldwide releases. So I think Yokai Watch and the internet and fan subs with Yokai Watch the anime, it's powerful enough to where you don't have to have the anime localized in English with dubbed in order to your game to do well. You don't. Oh, and you know what? That's actually a horrible place to put the main visual. I just realized that's a horrible place to put it because it covers up anybody's so, you live and you learn. Okay, so yeah, I'll get to that in just a bit. Thank you for the donation. We'll get to that in just a second. And so yeah, that's the thing. So I'm hoping that they do faster localization within a year's time. So I think that will happen. Let me get into the donation, then I'll get into you guys' comments real quick. So donation hype. Let's go, donation hype. My boy Droid got banned, hitting us with that $1 donation. Thank you so much. He says, can't wait for God of War. I will be streaming it. I hope you can drop by and bring some viewers in. LOL, shout out. Well, let me know when you're streaming. Like, just make sure you have your account linked to Twitter. And a good way to get, like, you know, shout outs, or like if I can't come to the stream, just let me know on Twitter, and I can retweet the stream on Twitter, and that can get you some viewers in there as well. So it just depends. I don't know when you're going to. What? Why is that down there? What's it called? My camera focuser thing, or my camera cover is down there. It's just a plastic cover, but still. Sorry for the camera shake, guys. Okay, so let's see here. Okay. Took off my shoes because I didn't want to leave my shoes on. Anyway, okay, so thank you for the doll donation. I do appreciate that. And yeah, let me know on Twitter. I'll go ahead and retweet the stream, all that good stuff, man. All that good stuff. So yeah, shout out. So let's go and get into what you guys have to say here. I know a lot of you guys have stuff to say on Yokai Watch, but yeah, this is gonna be big for sales in Japan. Obviously, Nintendo has Smash Brothers, and they also have Yokai Watch. Yeah, sales are gonna explode. It's gonna be pretty big this holiday season, and plus a bunch of other games that we don't know about at this point. So hype for Yokai Watch in 2022. I doubt it'll take that long, but I see what you're saying. We don't have all the Yokai Watch games. Yeah, that's because the 3DS was an aging platform. That's the reason why we don't have all the Yokai Watch games, guys. That's the reason why. We got Yokai Watch 1 and we got Yokai Watch 2 in a little bit more timely fashion, but kind of not really. But the reason why Yokai Watch 3 hasn't come over is because I don't think Nintendo of America and NIS, they're like, okay, well, we're already working on Yokai Watch 4. Why are we going to bring over Yokai Watch 3 at this point? So I think that they're just going to really skip it and just go straight to Yokai Watch 4. I don't think they're going to release Yokai Watch 3 everywhere. So yeah. What makes me mad is that Japan gets only games. Well, I mean, there's games that from America that don't release in Japan. There are a few games, so it's not only that. So yeah, we do have a new emote. We have a Toby Blaster emote. Player, since just one picture in the corner, player, since you don't want to be like maybe moving 50 gifs and videos wearing a big hat. What are you talking about, dude? I have no idea what you're talking about. I have one picture right there in the corner, and that's it. Just so you guys can know what we're talking about when people watch the replays on the streams. What's up, OJ? What's up, T dude? How's it going, man? How's it going, T dude? Let's see here. You played the demo, but you never liked it. But you never. Oh, you liked the demo, but you never got the game. So yeah, there you go. There's a problem right there. Yeah. If the US gets caught up and releases quicker, I'd be okay with that. I think with the Switch being a worldwide success that it is, I think Level 5 needs to understand that, like, the success of Yokai Watch in terms of making it more of a world brand, it needs to come out quicker. Like, it can't take 2 or 3 years to come out. Like, that's unacceptable. Like, I lost all interest. By the time Yokai Watch came out here in the States, I was like, I don't care. Because they had already moved on to Yokai Watch 2. And then when Yokai Watch 2 comes out, they've already moved on to Yokai Watch 3. And it's just like, I don't, this is not feasible. Like, you can't make people wait this long, but don't expect your game to be big in big in the US. Like, Level 5 wants their games to be huge in the US, but they keep on taking forever to localize some of their games when it comes to Yokai Watch. Now with Ni no Kuni, obviously that was a main publisher, so they were cool. Like they were cool with it, but like with their own games, sometimes it takes a little bit too long. What's up, Quantum L? How's it going, man? How's it going? I didn't know that was shade there. I didn't know what you were talking about. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know. I did not know. Let's see here. You were younger then. You didn't have money. Oh, that's true. If it was how many years ago? So that was that must have been like what, 2013-ish, 2014, 2015, somewhere in that range. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so if you guys have any more comments on Yokai Watch, let me know. If not, we can move on to the next topic. Tag my name in orange if you want me to see like a comment or a question on what we're actually talking about, like the topic of what we're discussing. So let me know about that. Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and get this main visual ready for the next one here, so you guys can have that. Then I'm gonna scroll down to the comments. Let's see here. Quantum L says, player, since I'm doing great. Glad to be here watching the live stream. All right, man. Quantum L, I'm glad to have you here. I do appreciate you being here and watching the live stream. I really do. I really do. Yeah, guys, I don't want this to turn into like a bashing of other YouTubers or anything like that. I got no issues with anybody. So yeah, let's just it's all good. It's all good, guys. Just relax. All right, T-Dude says, curious question. Do you think Nintendo will be publishing Yokai Watch for the Switch next year or 2020? I think Level 5 might handle this one, but I think it might be a joint collaboration between Nintendo and Level 5. So we'll have to wait and see what they decide to do. It could be like an SNK Heroines type of deal, you know, but it could be, it just depends. I think they'd want to get it out within a year. So I'm going to go ahead and say 2019. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say 2019, but I don't think it'll be 2020. That's too long. I think that's too long to wait, in terms of things. So Spider Monkey says, Yokai Watch 4's huge release in Japan, though. I think the last Yokai Watch sold more than any current PS4 release outside of Monster Hunter. Maybe Monster Hunter and Dragon Quest. I think maybe Dragon Quest 11. Might have sold more than Yokai Watch. I'm not really sure. I have to go back and look at the numbers. But yeah, definitely it's one of the bigger releases, definitely. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, Joyd. Hey, player, since my YouTube is linked to Twitter, and will the game you are talking about coming to Switch? I'm talking about Yokai Watch 4, and yeah, Yokai Watch 4, it's definitely coming to Switch. I did a video on it earlier today. So yeah, Yokai Watch 4 is definitely coming to Switch. That's why we're talking about whether Nintendo will publish it and all that, Droid. I remember it took 3 years for Dragon Quest VII 3DS to finally get localized. Yeah, but that's also a remake-ish port, you know, a remake-ish port, and it's Dragon Quest. But I understand, like, yeah, it did take a while for Dragon Quest. Or wait, did you say 7 or 8? It's a Dragon Quest 8, right? I don't know. Those Dragon Quest games, they had multiple different Dragon Quest games, right? I think there's one that's still not over here yet, right? So yeah. Player Essence of Nintendo launches 2018. Will Nintendo release Pokemon on 2018? What do you mean of Nintendo of 2018? You got a lot of 2018s in there. I mean, Pokemon 2018. I mean, Pokemon could come in 2018. I'm not really sure. Not really sure what's going on. I don't really know. Although having Pokemon and Yokai Watch in the same year, that would be rough for Yokai Watch. That is. Although then again, it could be a 1-2 punch. It could be a 1-2 punch. I think consumers will, in Japan, consumers will buy both. Obviously, it's not coming to here in the US, because then I think Yokai Watch sales or Pokemon sales would cannibalize Yokai Watch, in the US, but Yokai Watch isn't that popular anyway. But in Japan, it just depends on when they're released. I mean, if there's enough months in between, I think it'll be fine. Because there are people who literally love both and that buy both, you know, so yeah. Shout outs to Andy Mine hitting us with that $20 donation or 20 NOK donation. Thank you so much, Andy. I do appreciate the Ninja War Fund donation. And you're sending something via Twitter. Okay, you're sending something via Twitter. I will check it out. All right, Casino Night. I remember Casino Night. This is the newer one, though, right? Not the... All right, so let me turn up. Let me know how it sounds right now, guys. At this point. Just kind of slow, like shimmy to it. Yep, still talking about Yokai Watch, guys. If you have any more comments on Yokai Watch, let me know. You see, well, the thing about it, Markel, is that like if you're talking about Yokai Watch on the 3DS, I mean, yeah, you can hold off. But I mean, if you're talking about Yokai Watch on the Switch, chances are I would think that Yokai Watch, when it comes, or Pokemon is gonna come out first in the US before Yokai Watch comes out. Yokai Watch on the Switch. So yeah. So it just depends. The collector's edition? I don't know if they're gonna have a collector's edition, but I think they might have a double pack for like if there's 2 of them in there. So yeah, I think they might do that. Well, W Penguin, we still don't know when Fire Emblem's coming out, so I think it's a little bit too early to start replacing certain things and saying, oh, well, this is going to be 2020, so 2 years from now. I think it's a little too early for that. We don't have enough information to be making statements like that. Black Wolf says, Playerson, sorry for the inactivity. You don't have to say sorry for coming out to one of my streams or that because you've been busy or you haven't been here. I appreciate you being here. So you don't have to apologize for that. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, it's definitely a little light jazzy music with this one here. Feels like New Orleans. Yeah, it kind of has a New Orleans flair to it. Or I should say New Orleans flair to it. You mean like Markel? Do you mean Yokai Watch? That's the thing. It just depends on how much they want to invest into it. I think they're gonna invest a little bit more. I mean, going from the Nintendo 3DS to the Nintendo Switch, that is a massive jump. That is literally like 2 generations and a half jump. You know, because you have to look at it because the 3DS is like somewhere in between. It's not as strong as a Wii. It's, I guess, a little bit stronger than a PS2 in some regards, for the most part. So it's somewhere between like a PS2 and a Wii, like wedged like right in between there, the 3DS. And from what I'm not sure if it does everything as good as the PS2 in some regards. So, but I know it's not as strong as a Wii. Like the 3DS is not as strong as a Wii. So you're going from 3DS all the way to Switch. Switch is stronger than Wii U, you know. So you're skipping up you're passing the Wii, you're passing the Wii U. And you're going past that. So I mean, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see where they go with the art direction and what they take with it. So yeah, absolutely. It does have a really good art style. It does have a super good art style. Yeah, definitely. Odalis, they're definitely looking to rebound a bit. I don't know if it's. I mean, they don't necessarily have to because they made a ton of money off Yokai Watch 3. It's not like the game sold bad. It actually sold good. I think it sold over 1 million. It sold well. I mean, that's a lot of copies, guys. If you have a product that you're making on the 3DS, and if you sell 1 million, you're good. Like, I mean, unless like you're Pokemon, or unless you're, you know, but unless you're like certain games, selling 1 million in Japan is amazing. I think most developers would kill to sell 1 million. Like 99% of developers would kill to sell 1 million units in Japan. Because you have to look at it. Like, think of like the biggest games in Japan, right? Final Fantasy. That sold about 1 million. Final Fantasy 15. You look at Dragon Quest. That sold over 1 million, but it's not like it's selling like 2 or 3 million. Monster Hunter is the exception, right? That's like at 2 million. But like most developers, 99% of developers don't hit 1 million units in Japan. Like, almost all developers don't hit. It's just like Nintendo and a few other IPs hit 1 million units in Japan alone by itself. So Yokai Watch did that. So you can't be mad. Like, if you're level 5, you're not mad that you're selling a sub 360p game with 1 million units in Japan alone. So I think sometimes people kind of like overblowing maybe a little bit in terms of like the success or non-success. They're just comparing it to Yokai Watch 2. That's really what they're doing. They're comparing it to Yokai Watch 2 and saying, oh, well, you know, that's the thing. But I can get that comparison as well. So, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on from Yokai Watch. Seems like you guys are ready to move on from that. This is a long one track here. It's almost 8 minutes for this one. So let's go ahead and move on here, guys. We're gonna move on to Mega Man Legacy Collection, and I already saw some people complaining about Mega Man Legacy Collection, but I don't know why anybody is surprised that they're doing the Legacy Collection the way that they are. But let me get into the info first here, guys. So let's go ahead and switch over to that. All right. So yeah, Mega Man Legacy Collection, as you can see right up here. There you go, right up there. Mega Man Legacy Collection is here. It is definitely going to be here. We got the English details, and I went over the Japanese details, but I put in a little caption in terms of the English stuff, and then I wanted to go over the English details now. So the 3DS is really more powerful than PS2 and the GameCube. It cannot. I mean, I guess on paper, but there's some things that those systems can do a bit better when it comes to it. And there's some things that the Wii, and it's definitely more powerful. Like, it's not as powerful as a Wii. So there are some things that the 3DS can do, but in some regards, there's some things that the PS2 and GameCube can do. I mean, but if you want to put it on paper, okay. But like, there are some things that those systems can do over what the 3DS can in terms of everything. Like when you combine everything, you know. The 3DS isn't bad though. 3DS isn't bad though. But I mean, to be honest, we're nitpicking here. You know, we're really nitpicking here. Because if you look at all you look at all the games that are on PS2, you look at the ports and stuff that they've done, the 3DS doesn't seem too much more powerful than a GameCube or PS2. It's not more powerful than a Wii, which Nintendo even said it's not more powerful than Wii. They said that because they couldn't get Mario Galaxy on the 3DS. They just said they couldn't get it running well on the 3DS, and you needed the new Nintendo 3DS in order to even attempt to run Xenoblade Chronicles. So there you go. Anyway. Moving on to Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2. Those ones are launching in North America and Europe on July 24th. So we're getting that actually 2 days earlier than Japan. And what they're doing is that they're splitting it up, which they did for the first Mega Man Legacy Collection. So Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2 will be split up. You can buy one of them, Mega Man X or Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 for $19.99, or you can buy 1 and 2 for $39.99, or you can buy each one of them individually if you want to. So you can get them individually. However, with the Nintendo Switch version, they're doing the same thing that they did with Mega Man Legacy Collection on the Switch, which hasn't even launched yet. It's launching this May. So yeah, they're doing that, and they're basically taking it to where you get Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 on cartridge, and then you get a download code for Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2. And just like Mega Man Legacy Collection, fans are upset that they're doing the same thing, but I already knew they were going to do the same thing. When people said, okay, oh man, I hope they don't do the same thing with the next one, I'm like, no, they're going to do the same thing with the next one, because that's what they're going to do, because Capcom is 100% going to cheap out when it comes to Nintendo Switch because of cartridge space. But my issue with that, and it's the fundamental issue with it, is that they want them to be separate games, it seems. So what I want to know is that Mega Man Legacy Collection, what I want to know is that it comes on, is it coming in 2 separate like discs on the PS4? Like, is it coming in 2 separate ones that you can buy that in the collection? That's what I want to know. Is it coming like that, or is it coming to the point to where it's Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2? I'm pretty sure it's just 2 separate discs, right? Can anybody clarify that in the chat in terms of the PS4, Xbox One versions? It's going to be, or wait a minute, does the Xbox One get it? Does it get it? Oh, in Japan it's just digital. Yeah, it will include a disc for each collection. So yeah, it's 2 discs. So basically what they're doing here is that they don't want both games to be on one form of media. They literally want it to be two forms of media. And the problem with that, where it comes to Nintendo Switch, is that the cartridge is more expensive. But the thing that I don't understand is the thing that I don't understand what the price is that they don't want to include two cartridges, because I guess that would be more expensive. But I don't know how big these games are. These games aren't big enough to where, would it be like you couldn't get it to where it'd be the same cost across the landscape? Or are Blu-ray discs really that much cheaper than one of the cheapest Nintendo Switch cartridges? But then again, I mean, with the Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, I don't know how big the game is going to be. So Capcom is definitely cheaping out when it comes to the cartridges, because they don't want to put two cartridges in there. They just feel that that's too much of a price to ship a game with two cartridges on there, and they're not going to put it in one cartridge. They don't want to put everything in one cartridge, because it's two. They want to make sure that people know that it's two separate games. But for me, I don't care as much with this one, because for me, I want Mega Man Legacy Collection 1. Or Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1. That's the one that I want, because it has Mega Man X1, X2, X3, and X4. It has those 4 Mega Man games, and I don't really like X4. I like 1 through 3. That's what I want. So I'll probably just give away Mega Man Legacy Collection, or Mega Man X. I keep on forgetting to say the X. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2. I'll probably just give that download code away. And not, because I don't want those stupid PlayStation games. They're not good. I don't know why people think they're not good. They're not very good. I mean, they're okay, but they're, in my opinion, they're not very good. Especially the 3D ones. Those are not good. Those are not good. So I don't want those games. So I just want the ones that I want are on cartridge. So I'm happy with that, and I'll give away the download code. I'll give away the download code. So after X4 is not good. Okay, well, Coloco thinks the same thing. So what do you guys think about this so far? In my opinion, Mega Man, I'm glad that they're doing that. I'm glad that Mega Man Legacy Collection, or Mega Man X Legacy Collection 2 is not on cartridge. Then we get Mega Man X1 on, download code, because I don't want the other Mega Man X's. Those other Mega Man X's games aren't really good. So you still play it though? I'm probably gonna just give away. I'll buy the collection like with the box, but the only thing that I just don't care for the other Mega Man games. So that's just my opinion on the matter. You said you'll take it. Well, I'll give it away, as in like I'll have like a giveaway on it. So yeah. So I'll have a random giveaway on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some of you guys' comments now that we're talking about things here. Shout outs to Liquid Metal hitting us with the donation. Let's see here. Shout outs to Liquid Metal with the $1 donation. He says, "Yo, OJ, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Can you play the song Aquatic Ambience from Donkey Kong Country? By the way, the Nintendo Switch is the best invention since sliced bread and pineapple on pizza." I don't like pineapple on pizza, so I don't like that comparison that you just did there. I don't like it. Donkey Kong Aquatic Ambience. Okay, that might have some copyright issues with that song, but we're gonna play it anyway. So there might be some copyright with it, but whatever. I'm gonna do another stream tonight, so I'll try not to get copyrighted on the second one. Country. All right. So thank you so much for the $1 donation. I do appreciate that, Liquid Metal. I really do appreciate the support, homie. All right. So let me see if I can find a good length one. All right. Here we go. All right. Aquatic Ambience from Donkey Kong Country, the original. On the Super Nintendo. Really good game. I used to play this game religiously as a kid. It was like, wake up in the morning, play Donkey Kong. Go to sleep at night, right before sleep, play Donkey Kong. When you're sick from school, play Donkey Kong. I played this game over and over and beat it multiple times. I just played it so many times. I thought it was the greatest game ever when I was a kid. Thought it was really, really cool. I love this game. Only getting the X Collection 1, don't really care for X Collection 2. Yeah, the only thing though is that here's the thing, you have to get X Collection 2 unless you don't care about digital, unless you if you want the physical cartridge, you have to buy the both of them together, because I don't think they're gonna come separately. And like there's not gonna be like a Mega Man X Collection 1 physical, and that's all you get. Like you have to get the collection, just like Resident Evil. Like there is no Resident Evil Revelations 1 just by itself physical. Like you have to get both of them in order to get the physical one on cartridge. So, I mean, unless, like I said, unless you just want to buy the game digital, so it's up to you. Bear X's, I bought Valkyria Chronicles on Steam and haven't played it yet. What am I in for? You're in for one of the most unique RPGs that you've ever played. It's really good. It's really good. It's a strategy action RPG. It's a strategy action strategy. I would just say I call it turn-based, but I mean if you say it's strategy RPG, then you can kind of say that it's turn-based. But anyway, it's a hybrid between strategy, action, and turn-based RPG. So yeah, it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. OG, I'm late, came from school. What's the news on Mega Man? The news on Mega Man is that we're getting Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2. Mega Man Legacy Collection, Mega Man X Legacy Collection, Jesus, 1 and 2, July 24th in the West. It's gonna cost $40 for the collection together. You get one on cartridge, Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1. You get that on cartridge, and then you get the second one as a download code, or you can buy them individually for $20. So there you go. That's the that is the news on Mega Man. So I'm gonna read some more comments here from you guys. Does it take the fun out of the game when you rush through? What are you talking about, Black Nerd? Are you talking to someone else, or are you talking to me? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see here. Koloko says, players, is any chance for a Mega Man Legends collection? They could even put that Charm Bond game. Mega Man Legends. I think Mega Man Legends might be in a little bit different situation. I'm not sure how much Capcom wants to associate with Mega Man Legends anymore because of Mega Man Legends 3. So I'll put it at under 50%, Koloko. I don't think it's likely, but it could always happen because it's Capcom. You know, they port and recycle everything. So maybe when they're ready for the next Mega Man Legends, then they'll do something like that. You know, like for example, like this year, it's like the year of Mega Man, right? So they're really busy making sure that they get all the Mega Man games out, and then you get the Mega Man 11 at the end. So maybe one of these days, if they actually do make a Mega Man Legends 3, they'll do the Mega Man Legends collection beforehand. But we have to get that first. I think that's what's gonna come first. So yeah, man. So under 50%, but you know, it's all good. Rufus, all right, man, take it easy. Have a nice day at work, dude. Have a nice day at work. TG Lopez says, players, just want to clarify because I want to jump into Valkyria Chronicles 4. Do I have to play them all beforehand or just the first one? No, you really just have to play the first one to see if you actually like the game. Just play the first one. The second one and the third one, those ones are harder to play because those ones are PSP games. Unless you want to get like a PSP emulator or something like that. Which, since Sega was being so lame with those games in terms of like the localization and how long it took, it's like whatever. And Valkyria Chronicles 3 still isn't out here in the US or in the West. Valkyria Chronicles 3 is a Japanese exclusive or an Asian exclusive. So yeah, so it's not even like you could play them normally, and like who still got some PSP, you know? So, and they haven't like done any HD collections or anything like that. So play the first one. If you like the first one, then just jump from the first one to the 4, because what they're trying to do is that they're trying to Sega's almost trying to sweep under the rug that Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3 happened. They kept on relating it to Valkyria Chronicles 1. Oh, it's set in the same era. It's set in the same time period. Hey, you can use the characters from the first game. So they're just trying to get people to play the first game, then go to the 4th game. And like they're trying to just skip over, just smoothly gloss over Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 3, because those games have a more of a Japanese flair to them. Those games are like you're the kids, like you're younger, you're like high school kids almost, you know. It's a little bit different in terms of that one. Although it's the same Valkyria Chronicles, the game is great on PSP. I played both of them. They're okay. Valkyria Chronicles 1, I'd probably say Valkyria Chronicles 2 might be the best one, but Valkyria Chronicles 1 is really good. Hey OJ, do you think that they should have included Command Mission? That was a great RPG. That would have been nice if they included Command Mission, but they didn't, so it's not there. We'll get to questions in just a bit, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get into the next topic here. So that's enough on Mega Man. Unless you guys have another comment on Mega Man, I'll read those. But we're gonna go ahead and get into some more of the content here. What time is it? 12:52. Okay, we're good on time. All right, so all right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and read. We're gonna get into NIS America. We gotta get the dubious music going. We're gonna get into NIS America. Getting into backtracking. Oh god, this this company. They backpedaling. Can you guys do it with me? Everybody just stand up. Just stand up right here. Just backpedal with me. Just backpedal. They backpedaling, bro. Oh no, we made a grave mistake. Mystical. This guy's backpedaling like Deion Sanders versus the freaking 49ers, bro. Guy's backpedaling like Darrell Revis Island. They backpedaling. You backpedaling frauds. They backpedaling, bro. Okay, so recently, this is the dubious music. Whenever somebody's backpedaling or acting stupid, y'all gonna hear this track. Okay, so NIS America issues a statement about their recent SNK Heroines and Switch exclusive plan comments. So recently, the president, American president of NIS America or whatever, stated that it's hard for me to read this story without laughing. Stated that basically, like SNK Heroines, Nintendo kind of came in and they made a deal to where it's going to be physical exclusive only for the Nintendo Switch. So PS4, there's a physical edition, but you have to buy like the special edition to get it. And Nintendo's going to buy a bunch of copies and be a distributor, so that's good. They're gonna make a lot of guaranteed money. And then they also made a comment saying that like Sony doesn't really care about, you know, smaller developers. All they care about is bigger developers, which is the truth. Which is the truth. Which is the truth. And now he's backtracking. Now he's backtracking. He's backtracking and saying this. This is what they had to say recently. He said, here is the backtrack on the comment. He says, I must extend my most heartfelt apology to SNK and Sony Interactive Entertainment. The truth is that the Nintendo Switch exclusive plan was originally decided by NIS America, and only later, among discussions with influential SNK people, did we decide the best option moving forward would be to have as much exposure as possible. This is why, in the end, we are bringing the PS4 version of SNK Heroines to the market, and even supported this version at the NISA. We're gonna keep this track going. We're not done here. We're not done here, guys. We are bringing the PS4 version of SNK Heroines to the market, and even supported the version at the NISA press event and in the press meeting in February and March. In discussion matters with MCV, I thought that some insider information would make them interested in the overall conversation, and such lip service did not stand on the side of truth. Once again, I apologize to SNK and Sony if it made them seem negative towards the PS4 platform in any way, and stress that the original goal of the Nintendo Switch exclusive version of SNK Heroines came from NISA. So I think this statement here was from NIS, Nippon Ichi Software in Japan. So Nippon Ichi Software, the original statement I guess was from NIS America. So yeah. Let me just make sure exactly. Okay, yeah, so the same guy actually, never mind, the same guy actually said both things. The same guy's actually saying both things now. So, I mean, listen here, guys. Listen here. Let me take off Mega Man Legacy Collection. Let me get a new, I gotta get a new main visual up, guys. Sorry about that, guys, because you guys are still seeing Mega Man there. Okay, so let's listen, guys. Listen. What he said the first time is the truth. What he said the first time was the truth. He realizes that he probably shouldn't have said that. But what he said was the truth. Nintendo swooped in. Nintendo gave them some cash because they were more interested in the game. Sony does not care about your SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. Sony could not care less. Sony is the market leader. Okay? They have big contracts and big deals with publishers much bigger than you, NIS. This is the reason why all the cucking that Falcom is doing for Sony isn't working. They don't care about your games. They don't. They're happy to have you on their platform because that gives them money. But no, they don't care about your little fighting game. What he said was the truth. They don't care. Why would they care? They have millions of games, millions of dollars, millions of pieces of software. Why would they care? What he said the first time was the truth. Sony does not care. I will tell all of you guys that Sony does not care about SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. No. Sony gives two you-know-whats that could not give two you-know-whats. So what he said the first time was the truth. Now, yes, does it look bad for the platform? Absolutely. Because now you have Sony fans and commenters saying, okay, well, screw you in your game then. You know, even though they can't look between the lines and see what it is. Like back when Nintendo didn't care about indie games, it was the truth. There was a time when Nintendo didn't care about indie games. There was a time when Sony cared more about indie games. Microsoft doesn't care about indie games, but they've gotten better with it. But there was a time when Microsoft didn't care at all about indie games. Like, this is the truth. Sony does not care about mid-sized games like SNK Heroines Tactic. They don't care what you're doing. NIS has been catering to Sony for a decade of catering to Sony. From Disgaea on the PS2 all the way up until this point. What has Sony ever done for them? They've done nothing for you guys. There's been no exclusive deals. If there has been, it hasn't been much. You've been putting out exclusives like Disgaea and all these games on Sony platforms. They've done nothing for you. They've done absolutely nothing for you. So stop trying to sit here and act like what you said was not the truth. What he said the first time was the truth. What he said the first time was the truth. They've done nothing for you, and they don't know. They don't care about your little Disgaea franchise either. They do not care. They just don't care. They just don't care. So what he said the first time was the truth. Obviously, he needs to apologize, right? Because you could potentially lose sales because of it. But then again, at the same time, you're going to get a lot of sales on the Switch because people actually care about this game on the Switch. People will actually buy this game on the Switch. We don't have as much on the Switch, so people are going to buy this game on the Switch. We don't have all the different fighting games that PS4 has. So yeah, people on the Switch there's more of a market opportunity, like he said, which he didn't take back those comments. Yes, there's more of a market opportunity on the Switch with this style of game. Yes. I would not be shocked when this game sells better on Switch. Well, now it's almost guaranteed because there's going to be a physical edition where the PS4 doesn't get a physical edition unless you buy the special edition. So there you go. What's up, Final Fantasy VII Remake? How's it going, dude? Do appreciate you being here. Well, yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, Spider Monkey. He didn't apologize for that part, but he made it seem as if he was just giving like, oh, once again, I apologize if I made them seem like negative towards the PS4 platform in any way. But he was being negative towards the PS4 platform in any way. Like, why are you apologizing for telling the truth? Like, that's what I don't like. If I made it seem negative in any way. Yes, it was a criticism on the PS4, like Sony. Well, maybe not the PS4 itself. Okay, how about that? Okay, so maybe that's what he's trying to say. Actually, no, he actually picked his words pretty good. Now that I think about it, he actually picked his words pretty good because he singled out Sony. He didn't say the PS4. The platform's not the PS4 has nothing to do with it. It's not the PS4 itself. It's Sony. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, yeah. So he actually, you're right. Yeah, you're 100% right. He picked his words really well. He didn't apologize for he's just trying to make it seem like as if he didn't say anything negative towards the PS4. But yeah, he did say something negative towards Sony, which he didn't apologize. Yeah, he didn't apologize for that. Yeah, he didn't apologize for that. So yeah, there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and get into some comments here, guys. I agree. I just wonder if the pressure came from SNK. Yeah, it probably came from SNK, and it probably came from within the company itself. It probably came from other people, his members telling him like, hey, that's probably not a good idea, because he probably saw what Sony fans were saying, and therefore you reduce sales. You're going to reduce the overall sales. But let's just be honest here, guys. This game is going to be more of a Switch title anyway. But obviously, I mean, you don't want to lose sales though. You don't want to lose sales. So yeah, exactly. KK Glad EXD. It seems more like criticism than anything else. Yeah, it seems more like criticism than anything else. OJ, in general, Nintendo fans seem to actually buy their games more. I mean, well, we haven't had a ton of SNK games. If you're talking about NIS, so yeah, in general, yeah, now that we're given the opportunity to buy the games, yeah. Before, we never got the opportunity to buy the games because they would just put Disgaea on Sony platforms. They never released Disgaea on Wii U, even though Disgaea on Wii U probably would have been a pretty good thing. Nope. Wii U doesn't get Disgaea. Nope, nope, nope. We can't publish on. Nope, nope. Nobody's gonna buy it. Wii U sucks. The sales aren't there, so we don't get this. We don't get Disgaea on Wii U. So whatever. I don't think. I mean, you're saying it's not a smart move on, or what's not a smart move on NISA? What you gotta specify what you're saying. Shout out to 60 Minute Man. Shout out to being to the stream. Do appreciate you being here. This is facts is facts. Sony is on the high horse now. Well, yeah, they're on the high horse because they have multi-million-dollar contracts, DLC contracts and stuff with, you know, with EA, with Ubisoft, with all these other companies. They care about those games because those games are the ones that are going to push their hardware sales. SNK Heroines isn't going to push anything, and SNK Heroines is, you know, is SNK. Let me move over so you guys can see the picture a little bit better. SNK Heroines is SNK Heroines. You know what I'm saying? So, what's a Wii U exactly? NIS had no idea what a Wii U is. Aron, what's up, Aron? You said Sony did put out a top tier rhythm game, DJ Max Respect. Okay, but that's not what we're talking about here, though. What we're talking about is does Sony overall care about the mid-sized developers, and they don't care about as much. He wouldn't have said it if it's not the case. He wouldn't have said it if it's not the case. What he said the first time was the truth. And the reason why he said that is because NIS has been catering to Sony for decades, for 10 years plus. Since the PS2 days, they've been catering to Sony and literally have gotten nothing out of it. Now, that's their fault. Okay, and I'm not saying that like Sony owes the money anything. Sony doesn't own jack squat. Okay, so it goes both ways here. It's their fault. Okay, which is why I play the dubious music. I kind of made it. I'm not putting Sony on blast here. When I went on that little tirade, I'm kind of putting NIS on blast a little bit here because that's your fault that you cater to Sony. Don't expect anything from them. The minute you decide to go to Nintendo systems, you have success. Oh, maybe you should have went to Nintendo systems a little bit earlier, NIS, Nipponichi Software. Oh, people want to play Disgaea on a Nintendo platform? Oh, well, maybe you should have done that 5-6 years ago. You know, so this is a little bit on blast for NIS as well, you know, and that's why I'm kind of making fun of the president and saying that. I'm not really blasting Sony here, but Sony doesn't care about that. So yeah, man. I mean, shout outs to, let's see here, Alton V hit this with that $2.99 donation. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And he says, can you play clips of Martha Xenoblade Chronicles 2? Absolutely. I knew it was sooner or later before we get the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 music. So we have to get that music. We have to. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. All right. All right. Martha music. Let's go. All right. So Sony gave them a platform to make money off of. Exactly. There you go. Sony doesn't owe them anything. Alton, they did, OJ. What do you mean they did? They did what? Yeah, but that's just one game. The original Disgaea was on the DS, Nintendo DS. You know how many Disgaea games? You know how many games from Nipponichi Software on the PS2, and on the PS3, and on the PSP, and on the, you know, and PS Vita? You know how many games Nippon? You're talking about one game. So, I mean, that's not enough to say. That's not enough. Maybe they should have done a little bit more. You know. If OJ is so mad at NIS, I can't wait for his next Falcom rant. Look, I'm not mad at them. I just find it hilarious of this backtracking. This dude's backpedaling like Deion Sanders over here, like he's about to win the Super Bowl, about to pick off a interception, get an interception. Dina says, keep the joke alive. SNK and NIS America's comments will stop the Switch dead in its tracks. Yeah, we just gotta shift it over. I'm gonna keep on saying that. I got people telling me, oh, let it go. I'm not mad at that, guys. I'm just gonna keep on saying it because I feel like it. It's not even a joke anymore to where I'm like, oh, Monster Hunter World didn't stop the Switch cold in its tracks. It's not even anything like that. It's like, it's just me just saying it just to say it, because that guy continues to say the stupid things that he likes to say, continues to peddle his nonsense, even though he's been proven wrong. So I'm just going to continue peddling the same garbage that he's peddling, you know? So that's all it comes down to. I know they've been on Nintendo, but they have not really been on Nintendo. One game on the DS, that's not really being on Nintendo. That's like saying, oh yeah, Bethesda's been on Nintendo before, what's it called? Before Doom and all that came out. Oh yeah, because they had Where's Waldo on like the NES or something like that. Nah, Bethesda's not been on Nintendo. That's not enough. This guy at one game? Like, it's not enough. Oh, Cliffs. All right, okay, Cliffs. Sorry about that. Alright, this one. Alright, we'll play this. This one's pretty long. It's almost 7 minutes. OG, I see you about to get on some Radical Heights action. Yeah, man. I'm gonna make a video on Radical Heights later this afternoon, so look forward to that. This is the right song now, guys. Once you can play DJ Max on the Switch and what's that other one? The Yakuza. Man, Sega's lame when it comes to Yakuza. What's up? What's up, Castillo? Good to have you here, dude. Good to have you here. It's not about me trying anything. I should try to play. I can play whatever I want. The only thing is I don't take just normal requests in terms of music, just because then we'd have a million people making requests all the time. If you want to donate, and then I'll put a request. Like you can request a song if you want to. If not, you don't have to. But yeah. But yeah, no worries at all. You guys hyped for Labo? I'm super hyped for Labo. Dead Hood, super hyped for Labo. Can't wait. Awesome live stream, OJ. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yo, OJ, Death Stranding coming, get hyped. Death Stranding? Dude, I still don't even know what that game is about. What is that game even about? Shout outs to Liquid Metal with the $1 donation. He says, can you play The Secret of the Forest from Chrono Trigger? By the way, people that eat pineapple on their pizza are probably the same Tobies that think Tide Pods are candy. Yeah, man. I don't know. The Tide Pod phase is kind of going down a bit. It's kind of going down a bit. I don't know. I'm not a big pineapple on pizza fan, but I can see why other people, I guess, like it. But yeah, we'll definitely play some Chrono Trigger for you. We still got a little bit more time with this song here, with the Cliffs of Mortha. So we still got about 4 to 5 more minutes. So yeah, we'll get your song going in just a bit. And thank you for the dollar donation, Liquid Metal. I do appreciate that. All you need is Kingdom Hearts on the Switch, and you won't get a PS4 anymore. Dude, there will always be games that are on PS4 that aren't on Switch, though. That's the thing. Let's see here. All right, so if you guys have any questions, start gearing up your questions, okay? If you have any questions, just start gearing up, getting those ready, because we're going to answer questions for about it's 1:11, so we'll have a good time for questions and comments. Shout outs to Mark Bryant with the $5 donation. It says, can you play Ancient Vessel from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on behalf of Christian? Absolutely. Absolutely, Mark. Do appreciate that. Also, Raymond Howell says, sup, my boy, can you play Chrono Cross opening? Absolutely. Absolutely. We got a long list here, so we'll get through that list, guys. We'll get through it. So thank you so much. I do appreciate the donations, guys. Pineapple on pizza is godlike. It's not godlike. It's not, but it's all good. If you want to eat pineapple on pizza, go ahead. Let's see here. Fury Tiger. Shout outs to Fury Tiger. Elite Ninja Fury Tiger. Thank you for joining the stream. Do appreciate you being here. TG Lopez says, I get why people like it, though. LOL. Okay, he's talking to Erron. Never mind. Any news on Bloodstained, OJ? The last news that we had was just basically they're going over all the voice cast and people that are doing the voices in there. I know David Hayter from the voice of Snake, the old Snake, He's gonna be one of the voices in Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. But no, nothing new, nothing major. It's Kojima, okay, you guys are talking about something else. If you guys have any questions, please tag me at Player Essence, and that will get my attention a little bit better because I can be able to see the orange in there. So he says, Player Essence, I just beat Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on this live stream. Yo, let's go! Shout outs, I'm really feeling that, dude. How was it? I know it was hype. Was it not hype, my boy? Was it not amazing? Yes, I'm feeling it. Everyone, if you got those emojis, hit that I'm feeling it. Let's see that Monado. Hit that Monado for my boy Squid Vicious. My boy beating Xenoblade. Let's go. Yeah, that's not enough. That's not enough to me, Anton. That's not enough. They've been very. They have like 10 times the amount of games on the PlayStation systems. That's not enough. Player Essence, aside from Smash, what are you looking forward to this year or next year? Aside from Smash, there's no such thing as anything aside from Smash. Well, I'm joking. What's it called? Octopath Traveler is probably my next most anticipated game. Valkyria Chronicles 4, really looking forward to that. Looking forward to Spyro. Looking forward to Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. Looking forward to Naruto. Looking forward to lots of stuff. Looking forward to the ports like Donkey Kong and Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. So yeah, man, looking forward to a lot of good stuff. Snake! Snake! Just finished chapter 3. Oh yeah, it's gonna get so much better. I'm really feeling it. Yeah, baby. You have a big issue with the ending? Why do you have a big issue? Well, we're not gonna spoil it here. We're not gonna spoil it here. Did you hear they might be making a Splinter Cell? No, they're not making a Splinter Cell. They're making a crossover with Ghost Recon. So they're making that. But yeah, there could be a Splinter Cell from that. I mean, maybe Splinter Cell comes back. But what they're talking about is the crossover. That's the news that you're talking about. To Ghost Recon. I think Yokai Watch 3 is just going to skip. The Switch, or sorry, the 3DS in general, or they might make a Switch port of Yokai Watch 3. Let me go ahead and get this next music going, guys. Okay. We have clips, and then we have Secret of the Forest from Chrono Trigger, or sorry, no, from Secret of Mana. Sorry, Secret. Wait, no, it is from Chrono Trigger. Secret of the Forest is from Chrono Trigger. Sorry. It is from Chrono Trigger. I read it right the first time. Well, we're nitpicking here, guys. It's something that happened that should have unhappened and all this stuff. Like, doesn't matter, dude. Xenoblade's amazing. Who cares? I don't see that's. I think that's the difference between me and like other people when it comes to like video games and like when it comes to endings or when it comes to stuff. It's like the experience was great. I don't care about like the specifics of the story of what happened to what didn't happen, you know, and things like that. It's just like I played the game. It was a great game. I thought it was a great story. The ending was whatever it was, and that was that. There's DLC. We'll play the DLC. I don't care about like the specifics about certain things going over other things. Like I honestly don't care about that type of stuff. Now I understand for you if you do care, that's cool. You know, but for me, like, I don't get into the specifics of stuff like that. Like, stuff that happened, but shouldn't have happened, but maybe you could. It's like, they presented the story the way it was. It is what it is. And that's that, you know. That's that. I'm not going to get upset about stuff like that. It's like, I stopped caring about stuff like that. If the experience was good and it was a great story, and it was a great game, then that's basically what it is, you know. But no, it's all good for you, though. It's all good for you, though. I'm not knocking you having an issue with that at all. Look, like I just said, guys, he's entitled to whatever he wants to say. That's cool. I'm just saying, if the game has, the story's presentable, the game is there, the game is fun, do whatever. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get into it more in depth and more detailed than that. Like that's where I cut it off. That's where I cut it. That's why, like I said, it's the same reason why I don't engage in anime talk, like about story. It's like anime is pretty much all about story for the most part. It's the same reason why. It's because everyone is subjective with those things. So I don't care about what, like if someone says, oh well, the story didn't do this. It's like, okay, it's great. It's the same reason why I don't like when people say, oh, Naruto sucks, it's horrible, it's the worst anime. How could you like it? I'm like, yeah, you're right. It's not very good. And people just get flabbergasted. What? A Naruto fanboy that does not want to argue about Naruto? No, I don't want to argue about your subjective opinion on a story of a game. No, like no, that's dumb. Arguing about stories is so dumb. It's too subjective. This is not like controls to where like you can say, okay, well, you press this button and like the guy doesn't jump, like there's delay and all that. It's not like controls or the quality of a game. It's a story that's subjective, you know, about what you feel about that. You know, it's too subjective for me to argue about that or get upset. So it's the same thing with animes. I just don't. I don't care if people hate Naruto. Go ahead, hate it. I don't care if you hate Sword Online. Go ahead, hate Sword Online. I don't care if you hate Dragon Ball Z. Go ahead. You're not gonna change my mind on how I feel about the game, how I feel about an anime or a thing. You're not. You know, like it doesn't make any sense. But like I said, that's why I said I don't argue about that stuff. But it's all good. I have no problem with people issuing any type of qualms or whatever the case is. All right here. So let's see. Shoutouts to Fairy Tiger, hit us with a $1.67 donation. Also, shout outs to John B. Also hit us with a $2 donation through Super Chat. Alright, so we got a lot of song requests, so we're going to be playing songs throughout this whole thing. So enjoy the music, guys. Let's see here. I cannot say that name. Yeah, guys, let's just move on from Xenoblade, I guess, from the endings. Like, there's still people who haven't played it, so I don't want there to be any spoilers for those people, too. Okay, BK says, yeah, BK201 said this is I'm the same as OJ. Story is important to a set degree, but it's not the most important thing. Yeah, because I don't ever get so wrapped up in a story to the point to where I'm gonna let it affect my enjoyment of the overall game. Like, obviously, if a story's trash and, like, you can tell that the story's trash, like, then it's like, okay, then the story's trash, you know? But for the most part, if the gameplay is pretty good, the story can just be whatever it is. So it's just whatever. Like, Mass Effect, to me, has one of the best stories of all time, right? That ending was pretty trash, what they did with Mass Effect. But I did not rage and ask for a refund like everyone else. I was just like, okay, well, the game was okay. It's pretty good. So I had fun with the game, and the story was actually fine up until just really the very ending of Mass Effect 3. So, you know, I don't like the ending, but overall, I had a great experience with the franchise. So, Mass Effect 1 through 3. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to the next song here. We've got Raymond Howell with the $2 donation. He says, sup, my boy, can you play Chrono Cross opening? Yep, and we can definitely do that. Chrono Cross opening. Chrono Cross opening. Alright. So here we got the Chrono Cross opening, The Scars of Time. Hopefully you guys like the music. Spoiler, Rex uses blades. Alright, if you guys have any more questions, let me know. Get your questions in. Greg Cadwell. I haven't seen that name before. Shout outs to Greg Cadwell. This is Player Essence. I've heard people say Yokai Watch is this year means no Pokemon. Thoughts? No, that's not the case, because the problem with that is because Yokai Watch probably isn't coming to the US this year. So nah, that's not the case. I can see why people are saying that, but no, that doesn't mean that. Not 100%. No. Alan S. This Player Essence. IGN announced GTA 5 is bigger than Star Wars. Do you think Pokemon can hold the spot as the biggest entertainment franchise if GTA 6 drops? What does it matter? Those type of comparisons. What does it matter? I don't know, and I don't care. Like, there's just a bunch of people that are making way more money than all of us. Like, I don't care about one GTA 6 holding the top energy. So what? I don't know, and I don't care. Not to be mean, Alan, but I don't care about stuff like that. Chrono Cross must come to the Chrono Cross isn't coming to the Switch. What's my favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Any thoughts on PS5 leaks? They're probably fake. Oh, nice, Coloco. You saw this perform live? That's cool. Will Red Dead 2 kill the Super Smash Bros. Switch? Yes, it will. Mr. Nichols said, oh man, this music is sweet. Sweetie, yeah, it's really good. Remember playing Chrono Crux on a small TV box with a buddy? Yeah, man, those were good times, man. I remember playing, maybe one of these days there was a picture of me and my sister. We were playing NES on this tiny little gray TV that we had, this little tiny, and that's what we had, man, for the longest time, was this tiny little box, and that's what we played our games on, man. Ugh, the good old days, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get this next music playing. We got Ancient Vessel from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Alright, so we got the Ancient Vessel, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 soundtrack. John B says, Player says, how hyped are you about Mega Man X Collection coming in July? I could get behind the collections instead of VC. Yeah, personally for me, I'm not huge on VC because VC usually doesn't do anything to the games. It's like, I've already bought these games a million times and there's nothing added in outside of like save states. With collections and like reruns that they do, like we get a physical version of them, we get enhancements. So yeah, I'm actually more behind HD like remakes and HD collections, or just like re-releases with actual content added in, than just virtual console, you know. And I've never been a big virtual console guy. Never been huge on virtual console because I've already bought these games a million times. You can get them on PC. Nintendo does Super Nintendo Classic. I don't want to keep on buying the same exact game with literally no new functionality whatsoever. You know, every single time. I'm done. I'm really done doing that. I did that on the Wii, and like I'm done. So yeah, I'm more of behind like stuff like this than I am with virtual console, because I'm not paying for these games over and over and over with no new enhancements whatsoever. Even if it's as low as Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, you know, at least they're adding some stuff to it. At least it's going to be 1080p resolution. At least there's some stuff being added in, even if it's minimal. At least there's Funky Kong, guys. We get Funky Kong in there. Now my daughter's gonna be able to beat the game because my daughter can't. My daughter tried to play the game before. She can't. It's too hard for her. So at least there's that. At least there's something, and enhanced resolution too. So yeah. 150 likes. Let's do it. Greg Cadwell. I only play requests for musics on donations. Otherwise, we're just gonna have a million people asking for just a million different songs. Let's see here. Do you think F-Zero will come to the Switch? Yes, I do. Tostios, there's a ton of old games that I've never played, so VC is huge for me, but they keep on releasing the same ones. So I mean, it's not even like they're doing a bunch of different games with VC. And like the Wii U VC wasn't as good as the Wii VC. You know, a lot of the time they just played, it was just done being like catch up the whole time, you know? So for me, it's like, no, I don't want to sit there and go through all this and weekly VC releases. Just do VC. Like, I would be totally down for Nintendo to do, like, let's say like a Super Nintendo remix, to where you have all the classic games that you can play originally, but then you also remix them. You also make new stuff out of them as well. So I'll take stuff like that over just regular VC, because it's not like those games are cheap on the VC. It's like you're paying like, what is it, like $7, $8, $9, $10 for like a Super Nintendo game or something like that. So it's not like they're like each like $1 or $2. You know, if they were that, then okay. But it's not like they're that. You know, they cost more than that. So for me, I'm just not a big fan of that. I'd rather like do collections instead, and I'll buy those collections. Give me something physical. I don't want this digital crap, you know, all the time. I don't want a bunch of digital crap, you know. So that's just me. I understand for other people who like VC, but obviously Nintendo's not on the same page as everyone else who's all gung-ho about VC, because we still don't have any VC yet. I don't think VC is going to be a huge priority for them. They realize what VC's done. VC hasn't done anything really good for them outside. I mean, maybe people bought the Wii for VC, but what did VC do for the Wii U? All people did was complain about the releases every single week, you know? VC did nothing for the Wii U. Did nothing at all. So, and then Super Nintendo Classic comes out, and like the Super Nintendo Classic is like sells more than the Wii U did. Super Nintendo Classic comes out and sells more than the Wii U does. Well, it hasn't sold more, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, people, like, Super Nintendo Classic comes out, and it's nowhere near as good as the Wii U in terms of things. Yet people are crazy about Super Nintendo Classic, and crazy about the Nintendo Classic. Do you see what I'm talking about here with the mindset? You know, it's like Wii U can do all that, but Super Nintendo Classic is more popular. People love it. You know, people hate the Wii U. You know, so it is what it is. Shout out to NX Revolution for the $2 donation. It says Xenoblade Gara Plains. Coloco donated $2 to the super chat. It says, OJ, please play Snake Eater for Video Games Live Edition. Video Games Live. Okay, I'm probably already gonna get copyrighted on this anyway, so we might as well. I just hope my video doesn't get taken down. That's the thing that I don't want to happen, is getting taken down. The Snake Eater Video Games Live might get taken down, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's see here. Player Essence. What do you think Nintendo could do for a new Mario Kart game? There's a lot of things they can do. They can add in more of a single player mode, like in terms of like progression based modes where you earn like coins and you can spend those on parts and upgrades for your vehicle. They can do more of a story mode. They can add in that. They can do co-op modes. They can bring that back into Mario Kart. Missions can be brought back into Mario Kart from I think the DS had missions. The DS game, I think the DS game had missions. They can bring back missions. They can bring back they can do co-op missions. There's a lot Mario Kart can. Mario Kart is nowhere near its full potential. They can bring back a double dash mode. There's so many different things Mario Kart can do. It's like Mario Kart out of potential. Mario Kart is like a 3 out of like 10. If 10 is the highest that it reaches potential, Mario Kart is like a 3. It's nowhere near its full potential. It's like they need to go to the Elder Kai or whatever, the guru from Dragon Ball Z. They need to unlock the potential because Mario Kart is nowhere near it. All right, so we're gonna play some Xenoblade Colony 9 from Theory Tiger. Thank you so much for the donation, homie. Do appreciate that. Xenoblade Chronicles. A lot of Xeno music today. That's good. Xenoblade Chronicles. This sounds like Colony 9 music. All right, let's go. Colony 9. Let's see, still playing New Game Plus, trying to get all the blades. One of them is Cosmos. No wifey shall be left behind. All right, man, that's what you got to do. Castillo Santos is Player Essence. I'm all with you. Although there's a good old games, Nintendo in the mini versions is the best way to do it. NES Mini, bringing the online functionality. I'm in. They're already copying someone else's song. How do they claim? Oh, yeah, sometimes they do, dude. Trust me, Coloco. There's some weird copyrights on YouTube. You know how it is. I mean, you do YouTube, you know, as well. People will claim stuff that's not even theirs, and you can't. I mean, it's hard for you to do anything against it. They can issue takedown notices without even getting approval or anything, or not even no combatants from me. It's just, oh, your video's been taken down. Really? Wow. What's up, Quiet Lion Gaming? Shoutouts. Thanks for being here. OJ, what's your favorite Zelda music? Favorite Zelda music is probably the Skyward Sword remix from Hyrule Warriors. Probably that. Player Essence, I just want a Xenosaga trilogy HD port, dude. We all want this, you know. We all want this. I want to be able to fly as well, but there's just some things in life that you just can't have. No, I'm joking. Maybe we'll get it one of these days, dude. Maybe that's what Monolith Soft's new game is. Maybe. Better off Xenogears HD. I'll take a Xenoblade Trilogy at HD ports over just Xenogears HD any day. Give me those 3 games over just that 1 game. But if you want to say start with that first, then get all of them, then I agree. But if it was one or the other, I think the 3 games. Oh yeah, you're the same person. So yeah, I think that's what you meant. You meant start off with the first one and then get all the rest of them. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Got it. If you guys have any questions, make sure to tag me with @Player Essence. So Astroth K says, think all these collections announcements are proof DC isn't going to happen. Also allows Nintendo to continue to force you to rebuy everything every generation. Well, they don't force you, but you know, I see what you're saying. Yeah, man. Let's see here. Next is John B hitting us with the Jungle Hijinks from. Oh wait, no, hold up. We need Coloco. Where's Coloco's? No, oh, Coloco's is last. Okay, John B's is next, and that is Jungle Hijinks. Jungle Hijinks. All right, from Donkey Kong Country. All right, here we go. Fantastic. It's classic. This is a classic. So good. Even has a sound. There we go. Lion starts is bored at work, enjoying the videos. I'm bored at work too, because I never go to work. So there you go. You can shimmy to this song too. Do a little mini shimmy. You don't even gotta get your hands involved, guys. Just shimmy. I want everyone just to shimmy in whatever you're watching this. The little one side then the other. Shimmy. Just shimmy side to side. You can only get out of my live stream. You can only conga to this. Get out. The shimmy works with everything. Thank you, Kane. Alan S says, what is your purchase ratio between physical and digital games for the Switch? Well, I get a lot of digital games for review, but in terms of what I purchase myself, I purchase way more physical. So it's like 90 to 80 to 20 or something like that. It's a lot more physical. John B says, Player Essence, I wonder if Star Fox Zero remake would sell. Call it Star Fix. That's funny. Star Fox Zero, if they fix the controls, it would do okay. Please, OJ, or please, someone make a gif of OJ shimming. Yeah, man, we need that. OJ's, I'm not in denial. I'm not in denial, trust me. They're not little dances. The shimmy is the official dance of Player Essence. If you don't like the shimmy, I'm requesting you to leave my village. If you don't like the shimmy, it's not even like it's not even a request. It's an order to leave. If you don't like the shimmy, you need to like the shimmy. Live the shimmy, breathe the shimmy, be the shimmy. That's the only dance move you need. I'm telling you. There's variations of the shimmy though. You can get your legs involved in everything. It's not like you only need to just do like this. Like you can put your whole body into it. There's a lot of different stuff that you can do. A lot of different stuff. Shimmy, shimmy, exactly. Liquid Metal says, Player Essence, do you think Nintendo will release a new mini/classic console this year? Maybe a Game Boy Classic? I mean, I think they might do a 64 Classic, or maybe they do a Game Boy Classic. They might do something. Yeah, definitely. Those mini consoles have been pretty profitable for them. Also, shout outs to NX Revolution. It says Xenoblade Gar Plains. All right. GAU Plains. All right. Thank you for the $2 donation as well, dude. Appreciate that. Classic. Power the Monado. OJ, would you have a beer with people who watch the show? If I was in there for like let's say I was like at like a PAX East or something like that, and you guys came up to me, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There is so much good classic video game music. Player says, would you rather have a new Wave Race or 1080 game? Probably Wave Race. Along the lines to say, Player says, do you think Nintendo would make a remastered collection of some of their titles like Crash and Spyro Trilogy? Do you think Nintendo would make a remaster? Which, yeah, I mean, I think they would. They've done remastered collections before. They've done collections before, like on disc, you know. They did like the Mario collection. They've done. I mean, Nintendo did remasters before remasters were even a thing. You know, like we saw that with Super Mario All Stars. That's pretty much a remaster. It's a modern day or it's a classic remaster of their older games. Like they took all the NES games and they made better graphics. It's literally a remaster, you know? Even somewhat of a remake. I mean, the graphics, like the pixels and stuff like that, they were completely different. So yeah, I think Nintendo could do it. So they've done it before. Is it loud? me turn it down a bit. Let me know how it sounds now, guys. OJ, the gang needs to meet up next year at PAX. Yeah, one of these days, dude. I already talked about the classic. I already talked about the N64 Classic Edition. I just mentioned that. Dance. Put a rose between your mouth and dance. What's that dude from Bravely Default, man? That does something like that. The question is, when will Mario All-Stars come to Switch? Yeah. 20 years from now. You could never... Xenoblade Chronicles 2 or Xenoblade Chronicles Gara Plains could never be too loud. No matter what, it could never be too loud. Alright, so I'll turn it up a bit. Some people are saying that it wasn't too loud before. Question, show us your ballroom dancing skills. No, I showed you my today I showed you guys my backpedaling skills. Professional backpedaling. Maybe I'll show you guys my ballroom dancing when it's applicable to what's going on. Like, you know, when there's actually something to when it's going on. Raymond Howell hitting us with the $2 donation, says, can you play Final Fantasy XI Kingdom of the Sandora theme? Absolutely. And then Andy hit us with the big donation of 50 NOK. Thank you so much, do appreciate that. And he says, just in case you didn't see it, is it Icon? Icolanis? I don't know what that game is. It's coming to the Switch. I did see it, but I have no idea what that game is, so I have to research it a little bit more. But yeah, I did see it because I'm on Twitter all the time. I get notifications when certain accounts that break news put news on Twitter, so I see everything that you guys see. I know everything that you guys know for the most part, but yeah, I need to research the game. I don't know what it is. But yeah, thank you for the 50 NOK donation. I really do appreciate that, Andy. I really do. And also, Raymond, thank you for the $2 donation as well. And I will get playing that music as soon as this one's done. Although we're gonna have to. Oh no, this one's almost over. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it just a little bit because I have to go pick up my daughter in like a few minutes. Actually, I probably should be leaving right now, but that's okay. They don't get out till 1:42, so we can play a little bit more music here. We gotta play Coloco's Snake Eater. Snake Eater Video Games Live. We might be able to get to yours, Raymond. Okay, so Raymond, if we can't get to yours, we can get to it on the next stream. Whenever you're on, just say, hey, remember, OJ, you know, play this from when you couldn't play it last time. So just remember, dude, if we can't, because I'm not sure if we'll be able to get to play it, because this one's 3 minutes. Now, this next one is okay, hold up. That's Tommy Terralico or whatever talking. Let's see here. Snake. Okay, here we go. I found it. All right. So this is probably gonna be the last one, guys. The last song. Because yeah, I definitely have to go pick up my daughter after this. We might not even make it through all this one. Icon O Class. Class is this? Iconoclast. I don't know what that game is. I'm probably not gonna talk about it now because I can't pronounce the name correctly. Alan S says, do you think Sakurai, Miyamoto, Kojima, and all other top dogs in Japan go out for drinks, sake, and laugh about all the money they are about to make? I think they've done that before, yeah. I think that they've all went out and hung out at certain times, yeah. But I don't think it's like a regular thing. Hold fast and I believe that Link Between Worlds remaster? Maybe. Claire says, it doesn't have to be Video Games Live version. It could be the original. Okay. Alright. Well, we're just gonna play this one. We're just gonna play this one, just because this one's already playing. Like I said, I gotta go in a bit. Take care of yourself, OJ. I will take care of myself. You take care of yourself too, dude. OJ, I have a predict for Smash. Reggie is a character. His final Smash would be announcing Mother 3. Okay, I can see that. I'll be in the next Smash. Will alternate outfit be mask made and wedding dress? There you go, Lucina. I see you. I see you. Glorified Potatoes says, players, says, when do you think the deals of Switch are you going to? When do you think deals of Switch are you going to get better? What does that? I don't know what that means, Glorified Potato. The deals, like in terms of like buying a Switch? I don't know. Maybe when the system stops selling as much, or maybe next year. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Dead Hood says, how do you think Super Mario Maker will work on Switch? The same way Super Mario Maker works on Wii U. If you guys have any more questions, I'll answer questions a little for about another 40 seconds or so. Game bundles? Yeah, maybe like a game bundle, yeah, but I don't think there's gonna be anything that's like it's not gonna be like $100 off or anything like that. That Bond music. Shoutouts to Raymond. Can we hit 150 before the stream ends? Snake Eater, that's a really good track. Yeah, it's a really good track. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Raymond, we'll definitely get yours next time, dude. I'm terribly sorry about that for the Final Fantasy theme. I will definitely get that next time. I want to be able to play the whole thing. Just let me know. I'll make sure to get it, dude. Sorry about that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Do appreciate it. So, guys, here's what's going on for the next half of the day. Or the rest of the day, more like it. We've got what's it called? We've got another PE news video. There's some more news that went up, so I'm going to talk about that. We also have probably another live stream tonight. If not another live stream, I'll just have another video, so we'll have 2 more videos. Also, right after I'm done, as soon as I get back from getting my daughter, I'm going to put live the video that I had last night, the PE live from last night, so you guys can watch that if you want to watch that one, because that one's actually pretty lit too. And then you'll probably see this PE live if you want to watch it, like in terms of like the replay. You can be able to watch it tomorrow, and then we might have another PE live tonight as well. So we might just be doubling up, just because we can get most people to see some of the content in terms of live stuff, because a lot of people don't get to catch me live because I stream during the day, and they're at work while I'm over here playing around doing nothing. So yeah, we'll do that probably. If not, like I said, I'll do 2 videos for you guys instead. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate that. I do appreciate the donations, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the support, and we will see you guys on the next video. And remember, I already have 2 PE news videos up, so go watch those if you haven't watched them yet. And I'll have at least 1 more PE news video tonight. So yeah, look forward to that. All right, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.